Okay, so tutorial number 1 is going to be on sheet music, specifically for piano, a grand staff. Now, unlike sheet music for some other instruments, you have a full staff when you're looking at piano music, which looks like this. So you have a treble and a bass clef. They're linked together. Generally speaking, your lower staff is your left hand, and your higher staff is your right hand. 5 lines to each staff. On your treble clef, from lowest to highest, your lines are E, G, B, D, and F. Your spaces are F, A, C, and E. Now, the easiest way that I use to remember this, the spaces spell out face. And for the lines, I use Every Good Boy Deserves Fudge. Acronyms will be your best friend when you're reading sheet music. So, for the bass clef, your lines are G, B, D, F, A. And the acronym I use for that is Good Boys Deserve Fudge Always. And your spaces are A, C, E, F. All cows eat grass. So, there is a link between the two. If you look here, middle C. Middle C is shown as the line above the top of your bass clef and the line below the bottom of your treble clef. That's the easiest way to remember it. So when you're playing, for your left hand, follow your lower staff. For your right hand, follow your upper. Now, that's not to say that you're always going to have a treble and a bass. There have been double treble clefs. Generally, that's done when one hand is playing in the middle C range and the other is playing the octave above that. But generally, you're going to have your treble and your bass. When you have a chord, you'll have 2 notes connected by one single line, or one single, what's the word I'm looking for? Shit. It's not quite a flag, but that's the closest word I can think of for it. And both notes are on the same staff, connected by the same flag. If they are different staffs, and they are at the same time, they are played at the same time, but they are not part of the same chord. So, I think that's all you really need to know. Okay. Oh, chords are different in choral music and in piano music. In choral music, they won't be connected by the same flag. And that'll be your biggest indicator that you're not looking at piano music. So generally, choral music also has both staffs, because you're looking at usually at least 2 different voice parts, male and female. You're more often now looking at anywhere between 4 and 8. So, if the notes are not connected to one another by a single flag. They are not part of a chord for piano. They're part of a chord for vocal music. Also keep rests in mind when you're playing. I'll go over more on rhythm in the next one. But essentially, sheet music is very simple to read once you remember where your notes lay. Next video will be on rhythmic notation. And then I'll do a basic keyboard layout to show you where middle C lies and probably a primary scale to give you a general idea of what your hands should do when you're playing. So, that's tutorial number 1, and I hope it helped.